The envelope arrived on a Tuesday. Plain, official, the kind that makes you stop before opening it. I recognized the seal immediately. Court correspondence. My hands shook slightly as I slid the paper out. I scanned the first page. Case number, department, date, time, names. I read them slowly, once, twice, then again. My name wasn't there. At first, I assumed I had missed it, that my eyes were tired, that it was listed somewhere else. I read the page from top to bottom, nothing. I turned the page, same thing. Other names appeared. My son, the lawyer. Entities I didn't fully understand, but not me. I felt something drop in my stomach. A quiet panic, not loud, not dramatic. Just the realization that something was deeply wrong. I called the clerk's office, gave them the case number, asked if I was listed as a party. There was typing on the other end, and silence, and typing again. No, she said. You're not listed. I asked why. She said she could only see what was filed. I asked who had filed it. She told me, the lawyer. I asked if that meant I wasn't required to attend. She paused, then said, You're not scheduled. Scheduled. As if presence was optional. As if I were a visitor to my own case. I hung up and sat down. The room felt quieter than usual. I looked at the paper again, at how official it felt, at how final. I thought about how many decisions are made simply by who is named, how absence on paper becomes absence in reality, how systems don't ask questions, they follow lists. I called my son, asked if he had received the notice. He said yes. I asked if my name was on his copy. He didn't answer right away. Then said, I don't think it matters. That word again. Matters. I told him it mattered to me. He said everything was being handled, that I didn't need to worry. I asked how I could not worry when I wasn't even listed. He said the lawyer knew what he was doing. Authority again, always authority. I went to the courthouse the next day, not because I was scheduled, but because I needed to see it myself. I stood at the board where cases were posted. Rows of names, numbers, times. I found the case, read it carefully. Still not there. I asked the guard if that meant I couldn't enter the courtroom. He shrugged, said I could sit in the back. Observe, observe. That word hurt more than I expected. Observers don't speak. They don't object. They don't exist in the record. I sat in the hallway for a long time, watching people walk in and out. Lawyers with folders. The families whispering. Everyone seemed to belong somewhere. I felt like I was standing between roles, not a party, not a witness, not represented, just present. I thought about how easily someone can disappear without being removed. All it takes is omission, a missing name, a filed document, silence. I realized then why so many people never fight back. Not because they agree, but because the system never invites them. That afternoon, I left without entering the courtroom. Not because I wasn't allowed, but because I understood something painful. The process had moved on without me. And once the system moves forward, catching up feels impossible. I folded the notice and put it back in the envelope, not as evidence, as a reminder that my absence wasn't accidental. It was procedural, and procedures don't feel guilt. If you think stories like this should be told, you can support the channel by liking this video. If you want to keep watching, subscribe to the channel. A new episode every day. Cool doesn't always mean fair.